But yeah, just as an update, you know what I'm saying, as far as the persecution I've been on my life in recent times, these current days, present days, I've mentioned it before already, but there's no difference, between anything happening now in my life as far as my homes and livelihoods and things like that, that's not a part of what's already been happening, 3 years before, years ago, man. Like, anywhere from the whole 7 years, and one way or another, the same situation has been happening. I'm the personal witness because I lived it. I know what I've gone through, and the things here, like I said, it's places, people, and things that later encapsulated themselves into the already long-standing racial hate crime, and religion hate crime, by it's people with ideologies that I broke it all down so many times already. It's still happening though, but for anybody that looks, from outside looking in, what I'm saying, yeah, my whole testimony is valuable. What I'm saying? My whole testimony is relevant, to my life at all times, because it shows the dark and harsher reality, because me being an eyewitness of the things I've gone through, it's like society is like, they trying to tell me things different than what I know, witnessed, and been through. You feel me? Like, they trying to tell me that things that what I saw I didn't see. They trying to tell me that what I lived and experienced I didn't live and experience when I was there, when I lived and experienced it. You know what I'm saying? Extreme cruelty, hatred, collusions involving structures and all this, injustices, egregious things that I was getting void, 24/7, 365. I was threatened, taunted, mocked, humiliated, a lot of under the radar stuff was did. And the same people that's inclined to my life here without my permission right now are the same ones that were doing this since 1994. You feel me? It's the same crime going on. You feel me? Like, and it just span over. Everybody watching right at the ones involved in it. You feel me? It's injustices, and it's really a mess. Mixed. They're very extremely manipulative. I've seen some disturbing things just a year alone. One of the things they do, I know that they're not sincere, and they'll have other people to believe that things are a certain way, but the moment they get opportunity, they revolt back to their satanic nature. You feel me? I've seen it dozens of times. I've been threatened, in spite of my testimony. I've been, taunted, with things I don't deserve. How that feels, when you been through what I have, exhausted all your options, told the whole entire country, whole entire world what's going on, injustice, corruption, all this, mixed with satanic cults and people trying to steal your art in order to be able to secretly murder you, so they can't say that, nobody can say it's for your art when really that's the reason. It's just been a whole compound and like a whole bunch of stuff happening all at once. You got injustices, and that's with artists. They try to make it seem as though what's happening now is an isolated event, an isolated situation. That's not the situation. You feel me? It's all one long-standing continuous event, and I'm an eyewitness of it all happening. You feel me? It spans over numerous realities. So in the event that that's still happening now, or that is the case now, then that's what the situation is. The scrutiny is like I said, they tax you for breathing. It's like they use slander and oxygen. You feel me? In order to control a person. You feel me? Like, it's things that when you consider what's happened already, between the ages of 7 and 12, you feel me? I mean, as far as the torture technology, just the things that already happened in previous years, my testimony captured it all. That's the best possible thing I could do for the circumstances I was in, facing injustice and all this on all sides, all this running society, that hated me, they hated God. These are things I know, just like the grass is green. You feel me? Because from experience, that's how I know society not of God or under God. With the fact that these things still happen, and so they use slandering things to control you. As an artist, and when you think about the larceny and all of this stuff is connected. It's all one large collusion. It's true, and it's to force you into, it's to force you into a position of, it's like slavery. It's to force you into slavery, And, you know, that's why my fame only was recognized at certain times. You know, I already had it. You know, my fame, I mean, it's strange. My whole life, like, I mean, the situation's strange, you know. But wanted it to be clear, though, that, I mean, what's happening now, whatever it is, you know, it's a part of what already been happening. You feel me? So, I mean, they actively colluding. You feel me? They involved in a long-standing racial hate crime, regardless of whatever else they're saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the real reason. Because I've been through it and I saw it, and that's what I know from experience. They're actively colluding in a racial hate crime. You know, a long-standing one. You know, like 7 years. And its span and stretch is over. So, I mean, you can use your imagination, you know, about like who would copulate themselves into it by, you know, participating in it, and, you know, things like that. But it's the same situation, though. I mean, personally, I love all God's creations, you know, but everybody don't feel like that. So that's why I'm in this position, you feel me?